This next release is going to really help you if with your sciatica you're also having one hip sitting higher than the other. Coming up. There's a couple layers of muscles living on the side of your waist that go from the ribs to the pelvis. And those muscles are called the obliques. They're kind of known for twisting, but they also can get short and pull that rib cage down on one side. And if it's pulling the rib cage down on one side, then it might be kind of lifting actually the hip up toward the ribs. So if you have one hip sitting higher than the other, the obliques on that high hip side are going to be short and loaded with tension. If you're not sure if you have one hip sitting higher than the other, go back and watch this video right here, and that's going to help you figure it out because it's often a big piece of the sciatica puzzle. So we're going to get the soft free body ball. You're going to need the soft ball, and a yoga block or the box that the ball came in will work just fine also. And you're going to get a place at the wall, and I'm going to show you how to use the ball and the block to release those obliques to help level your pelvis and get you out of pain. This obliques release is to be done just on the high hip side. So now you have your soft ball, you need the soft free body ball, and the box the ball came in or the block, and you're gonna take it right to the wall. Just have a clear wall space. If you have a lot of art on your walls, just find a door, that works too. And you're gonna put the block right against the wall, and then you're gonna slide the ball in between the top of the pelvis and the lower ribs. And you're gonna try to sink that ball right in there. Now, if this hip is really high and kind of crunched in that area, it might take you a few tries to even really get the ball in there. The closer you stand to the wall, the less pressure in the ball. The further you stand away, the more your body sinks in and puts more pressure on the wall. You don't need a whole lot of pressure, but you do want to be able to kind of just rock and twist your body and let the ball do its magic. I can feel the ball kind of touching along my lower ribs, and I can feel the ball running along the top rim of my pelvis. You could shift your angle a little bit. So now I'm about 45 degrees angled to the wall. I'm gonna sink in there a little bit and just kind of rock side to side. And then come around. I'm directly perpendicular to the wall. Sink in. You might feel it pulling, feel a little tension. That's okay, do your belly breathing. Just a couple breaths. And then you're gonna turn your body even a little bit more. You wanna just kind of make sure that you move that ball back on the block. You wanna kind of bump up right next to the lower spine. So I'm just in the back portion of the side of the waist. Last couple breaths here. You're going to set the ball and the block down away from the wall. And then we're going to do a side bend so that we further open that space. So whatever side you just opened, you're going to turn around, place your hand to the wall, reach up, and bring the other hand toward the wall, even touching the wall if you can. Then you can push both hands into the wall to push your hip away from the wall. You can get a little deeper as you get more and more open, maybe walking down the wall to open up that side. Remember, this is the higher hip side. You're trying to create more space between the pelvis and those low ribs to help level your pelvis and get you out of sciatica. Give it a try. Let us know how it feels.